What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, we are going to be doing the burst mode, whatchamacallit stage, which I realized I should have probably uploaded this as fast as I possibly can, since the event I think came out like a few days ago or something like that, right? I think 2 days or something. But yeah, anyways, I got this burst mode done. I think maybe I'll try to upload this the day of me recording. Or obviously, yeah, I'm gonna try to publicize it tomorrow because I already the second summoning video for freaking whatchamacallit Khalifa and Kale just went live. So yeah, I think maybe I could probably squeeze this in tomorrow. But guys, the most important thing in my freaking video is of course you guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys doing fan freaking test. But yeah, we're doing burst mode for the whatchamacallit Kale and Khalifa not Kale, the Kefla TEQ Kefla Dokkan event stage here. And to be honest with you, it wasn't too bad because obviously the fact that I had the HP for 1000% right now, and of course I'm gonna be trying to do. Actually, I might as well just spoil it, dude. I completed as of me recording this video. I got an extra I think 140 points. I think it's 6,160 points that I try to get in this video, but we'll see the final number afterwards, right? But anyways, what I was gonna say is that yeah, I already beat this with 5,000 HP, which although it took a good amount of time, like you'll see when I make it as a weekly post, which I think it took me about I think 16 minutes, about 16 to 20 minutes in between those lines. And it, obviously, major help from that was definitely because of this freaking new Dokkan Festival hit. And look, just like I told you guys, that hit was definitely gonna be playing a major role of like maybe completing content in this freaking game, which thankfully we were able to freaking pull with those tickets, right? And but yeah, other than that, of course we brought in the freaking both TEQ Keflas, the TUR Dokkan Awaken version, and then the regular one, which you could just awaken from an SSR to UR, and then from there you could just like rock it, right? Because I mean technically, although yes, it is the pre Dokkan Awaken state, but it's technically a different card, right? In a sense, because if you can run two of the same cards if you wanted to in a freaking team, right? But anyways, yeah, this wasn't too difficult. I thought it was gonna be a little more difficult than I was a bit scared. I'm like, oh boy, dude, because I think the other one was I think to try to complete this with STR in tech, and I was looking at the team, and I think I didn't have like I wasn't confident in using an STR team, especially the fact that I'm like, dude, I don't have the this INT Hit, which this INT Hit was definitely gonna be helpful towards this because obviously not only is he stacking attack, but he's also stacking defense. I don't know why we took so much freaking. Oh well, it looked like we took a lot of freaking damage. It was a 50,000 or something like that. I'm not sure, but anyways, oh, that is kind of scary. No, actually, I should wait. No, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, just collect. No, okay, just collect that left one. Take the L, dude. I already forgot what I already forgot what I freaking did. Actually, I think this was my first run. Funnily enough, now that I think about it, to complete this burst mode. Yeah, because this burst mode didn't take me too many tries at all, and the getting the more score afterwards too. It was only my first try. Although I didn't like the rotation I got in the beginning, and I was gonna start over again. But I was like, whatever, dude. I'll just roll with it, right? But yeah, other than that, we do play some of the animations that we got. Yeah, I use this, and then I'm like, there's really no point in trying to get as many orbs as we can with the TEQ Kefla, with either or TEQ Kefla, because I mean, although yes, it's funny enough, I'm surprised that they do a bit of damage here. But it doesn't really matter. The main damage, just like I was telling you guys, is definitely going to be the freaking hits, mine and the friend one, particularly the friend one too, because the friend one's freaking rainbowed. I wish I could pull like at least a dupe or two or something like that for my int hit, but I'll probably do that hopefully eventually down the line. When this Dokkan Fest hit gets featured more and more in what's it called, Dokkan Festival banners, right? But yeah, other than that, also I did pull of course, if you guys didn't see the summoning videos, I pulled the new KO and Khalifa what's it called, LR, which I mean, I thought I was gonna be able to bring it here, but of course I wasn't, because it was TEQ INT or TEQ STR to get the most amount of points for the burst modifiers. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty smooth. It kind of sucks right now that we're not able to use our active skill to do the improvement, because of the fact that, of course, after performing the improvement or using the active skill improvement, we are able to. Oh, did I? I think something happened in the recording. Hopefully, it didn't mess up anything. But what I was gonna say is that yeah, the the what's it call it? This guy, although he still is the same name, but we're technically transformed. So, and then from there, we are able to link up with the other int hit that we have there on the last stage, in the last what's it called, attack, in the last slot And yeah, other than that, after we get that transformation going, we should be good to go and don't have to worry about not linking up with that hit anymore. And it is a bit scary too, since although they do get a fair share amount of freaking links together. I think mostly like defensive links, I would say, because what they have like stuff like Code Judgment. I think that's the one that gives them link. Well, I think do we see the animations for this guy? I don't know. I'll try to cut myself out if we do. Maybe we do. Let's see. Okay, no. I have it off. And then I think for mine active skill animation, I do definitely, or my hits, we definitely want to turn on the active skill. And then thankfully, as you can see, the super attack is being launched in our first slot because of course the Keflas are guaranteed dodging, thankfully, and even in the pre-SSR, we're able to dodge freaking Pure Saiyans category units or freaking what's it called, Universal Survival Saga, which both of these, the girls that we're fighting right now, and even in the Kefla in the next stage are part of freaking Universal Survival Saga. And I think, wait, actually, is Kefla part of freaking Pure Saiyans? I think she should be. I don't see why freaking not, right? In particular, the physical one, because that's the next one that we're fighting against, the SSR version. Let me just double check here real quickly. And this lady is only in freaking what's it called, Universal Survival Saga from seeing here. Yeah, but no Pure Saiyans. But yeah, we're still gonna be able to dodge her, thankfully, dude. But yeah, anyways, continuing off with the freaking what's it called, the hit that I was talking about here. This hit, if I show more to see what is he. Oh, I was like, dude, wait, what? Where's this dude's own freaking, his own clone, I guess I would call it. Yeah, dude, they got 6 out of 7 links. What link is not being activated between these dudes right here? Maybe, oh, Fierce Battle, I want to, yeah, it is Fierce Battle. Okay, which I mean, it's just an attack link, honestly. But yeah, between the, oh, we didn't see the transformation for the, I guess we just used the Molotov to see the actors. Oh, that kind of sucks, dude. I definitely, one thing for sure is the OST for freaking INT Hit, dude, has grown a lot on me, even though I've used this guy so many times. And I feel like at some point I would get tired of listening to OST, but no, dude, it is freaking good. Yeah, I was looking at it right here, Code Judgment. Even if you have the Code Judgment link, which I actually do have right now, and mine only at level 1, it still gives you defense plus 20%, dude, which is quite high, honestly, if you ask me, especially if you're stacking. So definitely will be a high number stat right there. But then under that, Supreme Warrior, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 10%, Experienced Fighters, attack plus 15%, and then Infighter, attack plus 15%, and all enemies defense minus 15%, and then key plus 2, attack and defense plus 6% for Warriors Universe 6, and then Shocking Speed, we get an extra 5% defense actually. Oh, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that is that. And then of course here, I think I'm going to be using the Molotov active skill from both of the hits once we get into the tech, obviously in the last phase of this fight, because there's really no point into using it in the physical one, since I think it will be fine. I mean, although it could be a little scary if we do not, land the crits and the attack, the crits and the additional supers, because I think with this hit, I think each attack that he gains additional 66. Oh yeah, it is for every attack performed, attack plus 66% within the turn. Which I wonder, does the attack plus 66%? So like, let's say we use the active skill, right? We are technically attacking, no? And which actually triggers the when attacking with total more key attack and defense plus 60%, and interrupts the attacked enemy. So we do get an extra boost when we when it's our turn to do our super attacks after doing the the Molotov active skill. No, holy hell, man! Yeah, I think so. I think that's how this thing freaking works, right? And I'm glad that Kefla's super attack is not attacking freaking the bottom again in the last slot, because if they are, I mean, I don't know if we would have been able to tank it, but I would definitely don't want to find out. I mean, they get defense from their super attack for 6 turns. I think it's an extra 30%. But, and they're also guarding as well. But yeah, no, that unit in particular, I have no faith in freaking tanking any super attack. I mean, unless they get a miracle dodge, then that'll be good. Even with like a double super attack, nope. I definitely wouldn't want them to get the a super attack being launched towards them, right? But either ways, yeah. I think we're gonna be more than enough fine here, because of the fact that we're just gonna be able to freaking finish off Kefla because of the numerous attacks that freaking this hit. Or just both of these hits are going to be launching towards her, right? I'm surprised we got freaking 3.28 million attack stat from there from Bodomagetta. But anyways, yeah, let's see how much. Yeah, 53k. Yeah, I definitely would have not trusted them to tank a hit. And I think in their passive skill too, I think they get an extra attack and defense 60% for whenever they take a hit for 3 turns only, which kind of is kind of butt cheeks if you ask me. So whatever. Anyways, yeah. we do that, and then I don't know why I didn't just collect the int key source on the right side. Yeah, I have no idea why I just collected that one physical key source, which of course, if you guys don't know, there's a modifier that if you have it on, if you choose the orb, or yeah, the type orb that you're less effective against, you're gonna be losing HP, and especially if you collect a lot of them. I know I learned that the hard way, that sometimes it would do damage to you. Holy hell, buddy, holy freaking hell. But yeah, here I think this hit should be able to get the job done. I'm hoping that this guy just does crits, because if he does, we're gonna be able to just annihilate this freaking Kefla, like, since she doesn't have like a lot of, yeah, you see how it's no crits, but come on, buddy, we gotta do some crits here to be able to freaking finish this lady off here. And let's see one more time, and boom, perfect. Yep, look at that crit, almost nearly 8 million. But yeah, now that we're into this last part, let's see if I do turn on the active skill animations. Oh, okay, no, I guess we'll see that during the next rotation, since it'll definitely be the killing blow. And then one thing I forgot too is when I saw that symbol, the ghost usher, I'm like, wait, dude, this guy ghost ushers, it's in his part of his active skill, and I'm like, dude, what the I completely forgot that, even though didn't I use that ability not too long ago for another event? Like, I felt like I've used that for or actually no, I think this run actually, because I think this is my first time using INT Hit in particular. I was like, wait, this guy freaking ghost ushers and freaking disabled enemy attack, but the disabled enemy attack comes from attacking with 12 or more keys, so that kind of makes sense. But it doesn't really matter. It's not necessary here, since this guy, he's ghost ushering, so which is really darn crazy that he does that, dude, part of his active. And then here, yep, we got the Dokkan attack, and that's a good reason why I use the active skill too, is because I definitely want to get the Dokkan attack off with the main INT Hit right here in particular. And then I mean, it looks like we could kill here, but we're definitely not, even despite of us getting hits, but or what are the critical hits. But yeah, I don't think the second hit in the middle side is going to be able to finish it off here, even though Jesus, he's almost nearly 10 million right there. That is quite a lot. But yeah, we're just not getting. I wonder, you saw with disabled what's it called, that Kefla's guard. Oh, here we're going to be looking at the active skill, so let's go look at that together real quickly. And just like that, with that Molotov time skip active skill, we were able to finish the job off right there for freaking the burst mode run, which, like I said, I'm glad it didn't take me that much, and it was only literally my first one. I was like, oh wow, we got this, and within not too long of a time too. I think if I put the 5,000 HP, it definitely would have taken much longer, but I definitely don't want you guys to deal with that. And I was like, oh, I'll deal with that on my own. Like, I think that's how I'm gonna be doing it in these burst modes for the from the foreseeable future, until whatever if something were to happen, which I highly doubt. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.